Po, what happened po, not only in Zamboanga but also in Tacloban, Leyte, two shooting incidents. I think hindi lang po the school failed, everybody failed. The school, uh, the family, the parents failed. Relatives of guardians of those children failed. Failed, the reason why I said failed because yung sa school, given na po yung sa security, may lapses po sila. Because what I have heard, if I'm not mistaken, Sen Risa, pag nakakotse daw, diretso sa hallway yung bata sa classroom. Pag naka-tricycle, naka-pedicab o naglalakad, dadaan sa katakot-takot na screening, may mga metal detector. Pero pag nakasasakyan, lalo na pag mamahaling sasakyan, bababa yung bata, sasaludo na lang yung gwardiya, diretso na sa hallway, diretso na. So I think that was the entry point. Pangalawa, the teachers also failed. Narinig na pala na nagbanta yung bata na babariling yung school. Walang action, di ba? Sana tama ka, Sen Riza, we have to have a law siguro or policy. Tulad po yung mga bomb threat sa mga airports, di ba? Pag may narinig na nagbibiro lang, talaga the authorities take it seriously, di ba? Siguro yung security ng school should have taken it seriously or the teacher should have reported this matter to the security of the school and then school should have reported it to the PNP para nakita kung sa na-prevent natawagan yung magulang. And then, yun po, yung failure ng magulang, yung firearm holder po, nagkaroon ng problema. Siguro kaya I am filing a bill, Senator Risa, na ika nga that gun owners, yung kanilang mga baril na nagamit ng minor for inflicting injury or cause of death, ay makakasuhan din. Napapanagot ng homicide due to reckless imprudence dahil hindi niya tinago na mabuti yung kanyang baril. And also siguro yung parents po, because we're so busy, because we have work, we're so engrossed with many things in life. Napapabayaan na ho natin mga anak natin. We don't talk to them. We don't communicate with our children. Siguro po once in a while, we have to say, kumusta anak, di ba? I mean, over dinner, over lunch, or during weekend. Just ask our child. This should be a lesson for everybody, for every parent attending here and listening to this hearing. Please talk to your children, talk to your child. Kung nag-iisa po yan, you think he's okay or she's okay, para malaman ho ninyo what's going on inside his or her mind. Malay mo, hindi po siya violente, pero deep down inside, he or she wants to end his or her life. There's so many instances, there's many things like that. The mga kabataan ngayon, they're so fragile. It is because napapabayaan po natin, we don't communicate with them because we're so busy. The dad is busy with work, the mom is busy with work or business, leaving the child to the yaya, to the katulong, or to somebody, to the grandma. We have to start acting now before it's too late. We have to start dealing with them, talking to them. Kahit once a week lang ho, how's school anak? I do that to my child. I talk to them. How are you? How's school? Everything okay? Uh, kahit na po nakikita ho ninyo na very accomplished po yung mga anak natin o mga apo natin, very accomplished sila sa school. It doesn't mean to say because they're accomplished in school, they're honor roll. Example po yan sa Zamboanga. Nasa honor siya, nasa sports siya, nasa athlete siya. How many stories have we read? Sports athletes, mga professional athletes, but then they end their lives. Actresses in Korea. Students here in the Philippines, mga dalaga, mga binata, di ba? They just when students, they just want to end their lives. There's something po eh. So we have to communicate. We have, because people like this who are depressed, they have problems, hindi na po nila makayanan siguro yung problema. So they need somebody. Hindi lang kaso mo, Senrisa, wala pong kumakausap. Walang mother, walang father because the parents are busy. Ayaw nilang istorbohin, baka natatakot yung bata or the mom. Please, please, before it's too late, talk to your children, talk to your son, all of them. Kung yung isa malungkutin, talk to the child. Kung yung isa masiglahin, still talk to the child because we'll never know. Because that might be the last day. The last day that he or she leaves for school, that's the last day that you see him or her alive. So we all failed. Everybody failed. Yung sa Tacloban at saka sa Zamboanga. Thank you, Senrisa.
Thank you very much, Senator Erwin. At bilang kapwa magulang mo at yung bunso ko rin ay nag-aaral pa, nakikiisa ako sa paalala mo at panawagan po ng komite sa lahat ng mga kapwa magulang. Gayong napaka-importanting factors nga po among several, itong mental health ng ating mga kabataan, yung parental engagement natin sa kanila. And yes, dahil ang mga pangyayaring ito ay naging collective failure, kaya yun din po yung pagsusumikap ng komite na after this hearing, this series of hearings, makabuo kami ng pinakamalakas na committee report posible tungkol, oo, sa mga legislative reforms, pero din mga konkretong rekomendasyon ng mga programa na bukod sa responsive kapag katapos na ng ganitong trahedya, preventive talaga on the different fronts na na-identify natin so far ay pumapasok sa ganitong mga insidente. So muli salamat po, Senator Erwin. And dagdag po dyan, maghahain din po ng panukalang batas tungkol sa Child Safety Against Violence Act na may direktang pananagutan ang adult na may-ari ng baril. Then at this point, just a follow-up question at kay Colonel Fortaleza. Sir, you're still online. Ano po? Okay. Colonel Fortaleza.
Yes po, Your Honor, magandang umaga
Yes,
po.
sir. Opo, Colonel, nabanggit po ni Zamboanga City Mayor Olaso in an early interview na yung bata, yung shooter, ay Roblox gamer. Pwede niyo po bang i-confirm o i-verify ito?
Kagaya nga po ng sinabi ko, yung gadget po ng bata para hindi po tayo speculative reports ay on process pa po ng forensic po ng ating anti-cybercrime group, PNP anti-cybercrime group po.